40 seconds in.
Hi. Uh, I'm sorry what happened earlier. I had no control over that. My grandparents had to go and leave. So yeah. So this is gonna be not gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be only until 12:20. So at 12:15, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. But around 12:20, it's gonna end. But I hope you guys will enjoy the stream as best I can do it before 12:30, because after 12:30 it'll be the next day and it's not gonna be Stitch Day, so it's kind of like that. So yeah, uh, I was planning on doing a lot of drawings and showing off my costume, and I'm only gonna do like maybe half drawings, costume, and then one drawing, and then that's it, and then I'm in the stream. It's kind of like that. But because the original idea was like I was gonna draw at least 5 Stitch drawings, and then do my costume and draw three more, but for not for Stitch, but for someone else. But now I have to now switch it up, so it's not gonna be 5. It's gonna be 3 Stitch drawings, and only only one picture of that character. I guess I'll make it mostly because it's the last character, so might as well. Um, so I hope you buckle up and have a good time, because I'm so sorry that this is not the best stream for today for Stitch Day, but I am trying my best. So hopefully you'll will like it anyways. I need to have at least a couple people in here so we can start chatting. Um, as soon as we have like at least a couple people in here, I'm gonna start drawing like around. I'm on at least 3 people, at least 2 or 3 people to come here and actually chat in the actual like messenger, just to tell me how you're doing, what's going on and stuff. And then I'll get started. So, um, but I'll let you know that who I am. I am Crazy Zombie. I'm a YouTuber. Been one for a while. Been making videos for the past couple of years, and you can see I'm a huge fan of Stitch. I mean, I do his voice, so it's completely awesome that I can actually do this entirely. My voice can do this, and because of that, this is a perfect day for me because I love Stitch, and I just hope that people like the stream. So, um, yeah, and please do subscribe to my channel because I do reviews, I do gaming, I do movie stuff. I also do reviews for food. Um, Not reactions, not yet, until I can find a website so I can post my reactions and then post a link to that video so you guys can actually see it without having YouTube copyright it. So yeah, but I hope you understand. Um, been been a YouTuber for like at least 14 years. Started around when I was in high school. I was like, I think it was like 17 when that happened. Now I'm 23, so it's like been a really long time since I've been on YouTube. Um, Started out having some random videos. Didn't really go as well as I thought the first time, but I didn't want to give up. I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing, and now I got some subscribers. I'm starting to get not famous, but I am starting to get some revenue of what I'm doing, which is right. Whatever I'm doing right is making you guys happy. So I'm happy to do that, and I'm an artist. I'm gonna show you that I have been drawing for years. Guess who that is? Or you can just see what the picture says. My own style for Astro Boy, for the movie. You let me know what you think and tell me what you think of that version. Um, like I said, I have been just drawing a little bit of Stitches today. Well, not today, but at least a couple of days ago. Actually, it wasn't a couple of days ago. It was literally it was yesterday I did these, and then I stopped because, well, I was bored. I just wanted to do something different, so that's why I stopped just to do this. But this is what I got so far. We're not gonna draw on this page because I have plans to do on stuff on here, which are just doing a bunch of like little mini versions of Stitch. We're gonna be doing some stuff on this page, and then I'm gonna do one big Stitch here, and I'll do two big ones on the other side. So basically, I'm gonna have this gonna have a Stitch page, Stitch, and then these two pages will have a Stitch too. So I'll have I'll have three of them in total, and I have one more for my costume one, which I'll be wearing for that. I'll have to face the camera back so you can see me wear the costume, so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll have to face it back to where the drawing is, and then you guys can see for yourselves of what it is. So buckle up. This is gonna be a bump. This is gonna be one heck of a drawing experience. I hope you're excited and see me how I draw. I've been drawing for years. I know how to do this, and it's for this little guy, Stitch. Been my pal for years, and I hope you'll like him too. He's waving at you. Also, if I click this button,
You be my friend? Okay, good.
he actually talks.
You be my friend? Okay, good. I am cute and fluffy. Liga Nala Krista! You can be part of my Ohana.
That's Chris Sanders doing the voice, but I can do the voice too, so it's kind of like both of us can now do it. So it's like I can do it, he can do it. So it's like that's the thing. Been a voice actor for not that long, but been able to do this voice for some time. Just hoping I get some people that actually are in the chat box. Can you please chat in there and just tell me what you think of this voice? Do I sound like Stitch? Do I need some work? Do I need some new practice? It's up to you. What do you think? I'm not going to be doing the Stitch voice as much, but I will be doing at least a little bit of it. Maybe here and there, but that's it. And besides, I was planning to do a longer stream. Like I was gonna be like a 3 hour stream, but now I have to like settle for 2 hours, which is fine. At least I think 2 hours. It's gonna be 2 hours and a half because of the 12:15. So yeah. But this is the only time you're gonna see the character. Probably I'm gonna be seeing him. I'm gonna be seeing him on my lap, but for the entire stream, you won't be seeing him because you'll be just seeing my paper. So that's it. But hey, hope you have a great time watching me draw and stuff. I guess we can get started. Come on, Stitch. We gotta go get to the chopper. Use your. Right. Well, it's hi, White Ray. I've unsubscribed to your channel, and the reason why is not because I just don't want to have any business to your stuff. It's literally not. It's not you. It's just that I have. I'm that one person. I'm just saying. Your life is your life, and I'm not gonna bother it. So I just I'll look at your stuff, but I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel anymore. I'll watch your stuff if I have the time, and I hope you understand. I have to move on. I have to figure out my own thing. But at least you did came on just to see what's gonna happen. So gonna wait for one more person, and I'm gonna start the drawings. So thank you for the like for my stream. You're gonna love this. I think the first one I'm gonna do a cowboy Stitch. I haven't done one in that. I have not done one that in a long time. I understand. Great, good. So I'm moving on too. Good. It's good. So yeah, once I have like a person to come on, like these at least two more, I'm gonna start drawing. I'm gonna draw a nice cowboy Stitch, and then the next one will be maybe a superhero Stitch. I might as well do a superhero Stitch because cowboy and then super, and then I'll do a Stitch that I always wanted to do as a crossover, but always had that same thing saying, if this is going to be a crossover, it has to be good. So I'm going to do that one. That's going to be the last one for Stitch, for my Stitch drawings. And then after that, I'm going to put on my costume on camera. Well, not on camera. I'll put the costume off camera, but then I'll come back and I'll tie on the cape on camera. And then we'll end off that last drawing with that last character I'll be doing. I hope you guys will enjoy this stream. I am trying my best to be happy and stuff because it hasn't been the best day. I've been trying my hardest to stay focused and get to the stream. So could have done this a lot earlier, like really early. I could have done this like when I got this morning, but I wasn't thinking. I had other stuff in mind. I wouldn't be able to do it this morning because my grandma, she went to her dentist appointment today, and if I try to do a stream upstairs, I would have to like be really like quiet, and I couldn't talk as much because I have kids upstairs, and my kid and the not my kids, but my grandparents have guardianship kids that are theirs. But if I say something that's in the stream, they might think that's not good. So I want to make sure this is all in my room. So I hope you understand. Yeah. First drawing will be a cowboy Stitch, and then we'll do a superhero Stitch, and then we'll do a crossover with that theme for Stitch that I had in mind. And then after that, costume, show off, and then do the last drawing, and then end the stream. It's gonna be a pretty good stream. So I hope you will all be excited to see how I draw this amazing thing. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a nice cowboy hat, a bandana, a cowboy suit and stuff, and boots, and maybe maybe a pistol. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I'll try maybe do like his little blaster. I'll do that, like a little blaster. Who knows? But that's the idea. So, and I have a pose in my head that I'll think of, and I'll just do that. So. Sorry. So I guess I can tell you a bit of facts about Stitch. Lilo & Stitch is a 2002 movie made by Chris Sanders. Chris Sanders is the original voice actor, just Stitch. He was producing Mulan and Dumbo and a couple other movies at the time, and Disney asked him to do a movie of his own. He went back to his drawing boards one time in his old day, and he found a sketch that he was going to use for a book, and didn't get to do that, so he decided to use it as the movie that he depicted that this creature was only going to be a creature that fell from the stars and didn't talk, but was able to mimic the animals in the human world. And the studio thought it was interesting, but they also thought it was also, since we live in an alien life ourselves, we kind of live in a animal world ourselves. Like we have animals and then we have humans, and humans are kind of the aliens of the animals. So it's like we already live in that sort of environment. So even if like an actual creature from the stars did land on our planet and it was only mocking or mimicking the animals, it wouldn't be actually it'd be very similar. So that was the only thing that kind of like drove Chris Sanders to just go into a different take to it, instead of going with the alien going on to Earth and just blending with the environment. It was like they started to think of that maybe the alien should have like a human companion, and that's why that they changed it up. And that's why Chris Sanders, when he did the drawing again, he changed the character to be more alien-like and less animal. So yeah, very some little bit of facts about Chris Sanders and his work. I'm a huge fan of his work. I love Chris Sanders' work. It's the reason why I do the Stitch voice. That's why I'm gonna do that. That's the only reason why I love Stitch, is because of Chris Sanders. It's just that. It's that reason. And I just hope that people understand that that's how it all works out for people. I'm waiting until we have that 2 people again, and I'm gonna start drawing. Um, when I start drawing, I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see the drawing, but you won't see my face. So, and also put this out of the background so you can't see him as more. But he was in the stream for a bit, so you gotta see him a bit. So there you go. Stitch is a genetic alien made from just any material from any alien species that Jumbo Jukiba created. He was created for destruction, and his line is he says Miga Nalaquista or Miga Nagaquista means I want to destroy in that language. It just means it just means he just wants to destroy, and that's why in alien language it could be someone it can defy someone to throw up their own like bolts and stuff. So that's why when he says Milganala Krista, people the aliens think that he said something like really bad word and stuff like that. So um but it really just means I just want to destroy. That's literally what it is. Um Lilo is a girl, a Hawaiian girl that lives with her her only family member Nani. She is only adopted to her because her original parents died in a car accident, and the reason why Nani is the only one that is taking care of her is because she's the only family that she has now. And it's kind of like, and Nani's gonna have. She has a lot of like stuff on her agenda. She needs to get a job. She needs to get enough money to save so that way she's able to take care of Lilo. It's kind of like a whole debacle for her. So you can understand the kind of the relationship between Nani and Lilo in the movie. How they don't but they butt heads a bunch of times, but it's only because they're sisters. But it's also because Lilo's has lost everything. Lilo has lost everything. Her family, everything. So you can have that stress for an actual child. It's almost like it's not stressful on the eyes, but it's stressful on the person that is doing what they're trying to actually accomplish to be good as a parent. Um, and Cora Bubbles is just that he's not really a bad person. He's doing his job. He's trying to help Nani, but sometimes the help he's doing could also interfere with stuff that could also lack for the movie's like thing. So yeah. All right, now I got two people. I'll start drawing. Can't then you won't be able to see my face for at least for at least a couple drawings, but I'll come back and we'll do the costume reveal. So yeah. Now I will be talking in the foreground, so you can at least hear me that. You can at least you'll be hearing me from there, but you won't be hearing me. You won't be seeing me. So there's that. And also I'll be listening to music, so that way I can concentrate and work. So that's that. Oh, that's also that too. So what am I doing now? I am making a skeleton blueprint of how this is going to look. So that's what I'm doing. So now I got the blueprint where I want him to look. Now I'm going to do the details as I go. And I am erasing the skeleton. The reason I'm doing that is because it's not digital, so I have to erase the skeleton, but lightly, so that way you can still see it, but I don't, so that way I can actually make it look better. I can't really bear say that, but yeah. Alright, so. Just do something real quick. I'm sorry if I'm not as social right now. I'm trying to be concentrated so I can get this looking good. But I hope you understand. Just let me know what you think in the comments how I'm doing. There you go. Nice badge right there. nice holder for his little blaster. Okay. All right, there we go. Just gonna do. He is not happy because someone got out of jail, so that's why he's been a smirk. That's why he has that little like. He's like, I'm gonna get that person. If I don't get him, I'm going to. No, I'm really not shoot him, but I will get. I will prove justice. Might want to maybe make the hat taller. Just a bit taller. That's better. All right. Let me know what you think of that. Nice picture of Stitch in a nice cowboy suit. I'll just put cowboy Stitch on the bottom. And I'll put my initials. Let me know what you think of that in the messenger that that'll be seen soon. All right, next one. Draw the outlines of his cape, where it goes. So that's what it's gonna look like. Pretty bold. So head, move down, and then it's gonna look good. So. Give him a nice small hero chin, just a small one. Like that, there we go. Very small one right there. What do you think so far, huh? I look good? I want to fix that chin maybe a small bit, just a small bit. Might as well maybe do it like that. Maybe just do a line. Just do a line. Just do a line. Just like that. Yeah, that worked. Now I will be putting the bow tie first cape. The reason why I'm putting the logo and the muscles first is because, well, want to make sure this looks good. Then I can erase what I got and then put the bow tie where it's gonna go. All right. What do you think of that? A nice super stitch for you. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think that turned out really well. I might color that maybe later. Maybe. The nose, I could maybe make that a lot bigger. I can make the nose a lot bigger. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. There we go. Just gotta fix up the neck, but that looks pretty good. Yeah. Super Stitch. I am here to save the day and stop anyone that gets in my way. Crime or no crime. I am here to save the world. Super Stitch. That looks pretty good. All right. And I didn't even have to even change the logo. It's the first time I got to do that without needing to change anything. Perfect. Bow tie might need some work though, but I'll work on that when I'm off stream. So yeah. Okay. Now here's the crossover one. All right, let's see here. Can you guess what show this is from? Hopefully this will jog your memories what this is. There we go. So there is Stitch for my little crossover series that I was going to do in the near future. What do you think? A cool idea, right? Stitch and Ben 10. I think actually would be interesting. Does he look pretty good in that style? You let me know what you think. So so we did Ben and Stitch's so this is Stitch from my little crossover idea I thought of. This become a show, Ben and Stitch. So this is what Stitch would look like in Ben 10. What do you think? I think it actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm still keeping his details, his rounded head and stuff, but he is a little more edged up a small bit. To keep me his still Stitch-like look, I'm keeping only the round parts, like his body, but most of the stuff is actually kind of bent like. So kind of like his the eyes would be different, the hair would be a little more straighter and more triangle like. So I think it actually works. We did this one. This is Super Stitch, which I need to put down the name on the bottom. I forgot to do that. Make a nice Superman logo, and then I'll put the actual name of what this is on the bottom. Make a nice Superman S. Like that. And now I'm just going to put Super Stitch in here. Super Stitch. super stitch, and I'll put my initials on the bottom, just like right here. So I did a super stitch with nice muscles. What do you think? Does that look like a nice stitch to be a superhero? I think it actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Then we did this last. That was Ben 10 Stitch, or Ben Stitch. What he will look like in that show, if I ever did it. So yeah. I guess I could do one little thing for Super Stitch. I'll shade a small of his cape. Just kind of a little bit of shade. Shade a bit of the cape so that looks more stand out. Might as well. Got time. There we go. And the last thing we did, the first thing we did when we started was this cowboy stitch, which I could give a nice more detail, but just putting some more shade in there. Just gently shade it. There we go. So there we go. There's a nice cowboy stitch right there. So cowboy stitch, Ben Stitch, Stitch, and super stitch. Just to give you a bit good detail on that, there's that picture right there. On that one was like that. See? Pretty good. And last one. For the first one we did is this one. Cowboy stitch. Okay. So now I'm gonna turn the camera over again so you can see my face. Put these down. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put on my costume and I'll come back with a bed sheet and I'll show you how I tie my own cape to my how I do it. Don't worry, I'm a professional, so I know how to not don't myself. So don't worry. Didn't think I was gonna be able to do this tonight, but I am going to do this because I want to at least show you that this one of the costumes I have, so might as well. Should I keep my socks on? Yeah, I think that'd be fine if I leave them off. What I have to do this is I gotta just pull it down a little bit, so that way I can pull it back, and so I can get back into the costume. And now, so flip the right leg in, first. Okay, come on. Get it in there. And then get this other leg in here. Yeah. There we go. All right. And get that arm in there. Yep. Okay. I'm thinking about getting some muscle for this when I get older, to make it look more beefier when I get due. But for now, this is as best I have for this suit or costume. All right, I'm in it. Well, how do I look? Pretty good, don't I? I'm like pretty fit. If I was to play Danny Phantom, I would be qualified to try to do it. Maybe in the long run, maybe. But I know Tom Holland. I heard that he's been playing Danny Phantom. If he is, I would still watch to see if it'll be good. So, just stand up a bit so you can see me in full. Just letting you see me in full. So this is how it looks on me. Basically, gloves. Basically, the way this costume is that the entire costume is like actually a full costume, so you wear it as a full costume. The gloves aren't separate; they're actually attached to the costume. So, which is just like in the show, like Danny wears the costume. It doesn't really have the gloves aren't separate; they're actually on the costume. So, yeah, but yeah, I adore this look. It's really cool. I love Danny Phantom. It's one of my favorite shows. So when I got to actually get this on Amazon, I was really, really happy. My nana gave me the bed sheets for some reason, but I don't complain because now I got a good cape for my cosplay. So I'm gonna show you how I do the cape. It's kind of pretty simple for me, but it'll be complicated for you. So yeah. So all you need is you're gonna need one of these Danny Phantom costumes, like this. You see this? Like I'm going at last from the show like that. So at last. So like that stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? So uh, if the person that did the person that was on here for Super Danny, I'm so sorry if you're not here. But if you ever do come and see this, you'll be happy that I did wear this one time, and I probably will wear it another time when I see you again. So this is what it looked like. So gloves are not separate, belt's not separate. Even the boots that are on here, they're not separate. It's just one costume, one full costume. That's all. And it has the D, just like from the actual show, and the white collar that goes on to your neck. It fits pretty well. And the backside, pretty much the same, but no logo. It's just kind of like a backwards and stuff, so it's pretty good look. So yeah, and I see why. Like I think I think Danny should be wearing a cape because he has nothing on the backside. Like there's nothing there. So it only makes sense to have like a cape kind of draped over, so that way you have maybe the logo on the back side, like for a D. But that's okay. It's it's Butch Hartman's cartoon, not mine. So it's his ideas, not mine. So, but at least we got to see one episode that he was wearing a cape. So now I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you need one of these. It could be any. It could be a really good shape bed sheet, but it can be any. But it has to be white because in the show it was white. So here's the bed sheet. I gotta make sure I get both ends. So something like this. So the bed sheet looks like this. So you have this and this. So I'm gonna sit back down. Now I'm gonna just drape it over here. Let me drape it over there. Hang on. Oh, good lord. Hang on. There we go. Sorry. I had to find a way to do it perfectly. So you grab both ends like this. Gotta shimmy it up here and there. So most capes are like this. They're just kind of they're on the shoulders, just draped right here, like more like up here. But Super Danny is actually tied. So the way you do it, grab both ends like this. Both ends. Don't worry, I'm pretty professional on this. Then you basically, what you do is you're gonna basically go like this, do this, do like an X on where it is, and then go one over, then tie, and tighten it just a little bit. Then what you're gonna do is then you're gonna do it again, but basically do it on the other side. So we're gonna start over like so. You get your rope ends like this. You do two like this. Then gotta get these out of the way so that way I can show you. So basically, you get two ends, grab them, pull, go one side in, then the other side, then just basically do the same. Just put this. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna put this end into this. So you're gonna do it again. Then you're gonna go out, and then you make that like ball just in the middle, just like that. Easy. That's Super Denny's cape. Now he does have a more longer one, so I'm gonna do that instead. So do that. Just like that. Now, it's super easy to untie. Just gotta grab both ends over here and do that and pull out. Okay, let me try. I'm gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna start drawing the drawing and the stream. Just like that. I was gonna. we're gonna try the cape where it's not actually folded, so we'll see if that works better. So hang on, let's get a second. I have that one. Okay. So the cape that was on Super Denny was pretty small, so but also so there we go. I think it was a little bit smaller than that, so hang on. I think it was like right here, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like that size, but There we go. There's Super Danny in my costume. So there we go. I'm gonna draw Super Danny, Mighty and Buff, and then it'll be the end of this stream. So hopefully you'll enjoy what I'll be doing. And there you go. Super Danny! Right there. From Danny Phantom Identity Crisis. Hopefully you like that Super Danny, everyone. That guy's promised to. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take off this costume, and then I'm going to start ending the stream and stuff. So, hope you enjoyed what you saw, and happy Stitch Day, everyone. Alright. To end off what we did for this stream, I'm going to show you all of the stuff we did. So we started it with Cowboy Stitch right here. Nice Cowboy Stitch for you right there, with his blaster and the "Howdy, partner. I'm Cowboy Stitch. Ready to stop bad guys and use my blaster for justice." So there you go. Then we have Super Stitch. Super Stitch. My mighty muscles and brave heart will stop the bad guys from destroying the world. So we got Super Stitch right there with his mighty look. Let me know what you think. I did a good job. Pretty good right there, right, huh? And then we got, this is my crossover idea for if I ever would do the show, but this is what I was thinking what Stitch would look like in that show. So here is Stitch in the Ben 10 world, but this is for Ben and Stitch. An idea I came up with. Let me know what you think of that. If it looks pretty epic and stuff. Pretty good, right?
Ben, get over here. It's time for the show to start, right? Right? It's not here yet? Oh, I thought there was. Man, years just go by so fast. Going hero.
Like that. And the last thing I did was I was Super Danny. I wore a cape just like tied around the neck, and I had the costume. If you didn't see it, you could kind of fast forward back where you saw where I was, and you could see what I looked like. It's up to you if you like to do that. It doesn't matter because I'll be uploading so you can actually see it yourself. And the only thing I drew for when I was that, I drew this, a pretty buff Super Danny right there for you. Super Danny! Fear not, Punchy Patriarch. This is a job for Super Danny. I'm Super Danny, full-time superhero. Leaping lightning rods. This is a job for Super Danny. You Phileas Fiend. Your ghost shield prevents me from painfully pummeling you into a pulp. Too bad for you, Super Danny is going ghost. So there you go. A nice picture of Super Danny. So, those are the pictures that we got done for this stream. I hope you enjoyed. I know that we have many people on here, probably a couple of people that came on recently, but I am happy to say that this has been a pretty good stream, and I just hope that you guys had a good time. Anyways, have a great Stitch day that lasts for a couple more minutes before it's 12:30. I will see you guys next time. We're doing an awesome stream. Take care. Crazy
Zombie
is out. Bye-bye.